learned this really simple 5-note guitar finger exercise about 25 or 30 years ago. A friend of my brother's played guitar, and he knew that I was learning how to play guitar. So he showed me this, and he said, you know, this is a really good way to build up your finger skills. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, now, many years later, I'm still stumbling over this simple finger exercise. It's really simple, but it's kind of a tongue twister for your fingers. Let me show you.
Like and subscribe.
Now, some of the cool things about this little exercise is you can do it with all down picking. You can practice your down and up picking. You can do palm muting. Sounds pretty cool doing that. You can do it at any speed, so it really helps you get good with your rhythm and your tempo. It's one of those little licks that when you pick it up, you can do it unconsciously. So I sit and watch TV sometimes and just chug away on that riff. It's not a lot of notes, and you can move it up and down the fretboard and across the strings. And it helps you work on your forward and backward picking. Here, let me show you what I mean. So it's just going to be these 5 notes in ascending and descending patterns. So we'll start on the 9th fret of the A string with your pinky, and then we'll go down to the 7th fret on the A string with your middle finger, and then back up to your pinky, and then up to your index finger on the D string on the 6th fret. So far we got, and then we're going to come back down to the 9th, 7th. So we've got, right? So we're doing an up and down pattern. So we're going down, and then we're going up, and then we're going down. So this is where it gets kind of complicated because you're going ascending and descending, and when you speed this thing up, this is when I say it becomes a tongue twister for your fingers. So far we got. So from here, we're going to fret the 7th fret on the D string, but we're not going to move our finger. We're going to keep it right here on the 7th fret on the A string, and we're just going to bar over onto the 7th fret of the D string. So is how we're going to play that, right? So we're going to go. So this is another cool little skill that this exercise helps you with, is this idea of you don't have to move your finger, you can just bar. So it's like, so we go, right? Okay, so we've got here to here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to descend down to the 6th fret on the D string. And then we're going to go back up to the 7th fret. And then we're going to go up to the 9th fret, all on the D string. Back down to the 7th fret. Back down to the 6th fret. So from here, so the whole thing again. And then we're going to repeat the first part of it, which is this. So just 9, 7, 9, 6, 9, 7. So we're just doing the exact same thing we were doing in the beginning. And then the last part of it is going to be instead of going, we're going to go. So it's just kind of a variation of the same thing, but we're fretting it a little differently. So instead, on the D string, we're going to go 7, 9, 7, 6, and then we're going to go down the A string, 9, 7. So it's going to be, right? So the whole thing, first part, first part. And then the last part. All right, now when you put that whole thing together, you get this. Now you can move this anywhere you want. I usually start down here, starting on the 7th fret. And then I'll move it up to the 9th fret. And then maybe come back down. See? This is what I'm talking about. It gets really confusing for your fingers because you're going ascending and descending throughout this whole lick. It's really a challenging little 5-note exercise. My fingers feel like they're tied up in knots after I play that rhythm a lot. But it's a lot of fun. It's very rhythmical. It's very tempo-oriented, so you can play it slow, you can play it fast. It has basically the same feeling, but it's kind of a seesaw kind of feel to it, and it's fun to play. Let me do it one more time. I can beat this thing. Help if I turn my guitar on. Here's how I used it in a track, and thank God I only had to get it right once. I'll try to play along with the track, see if I can keep up. Honestly, I give up. I haven't played that in a long time, so I think I gotta go back and practice that riff a little more. But you can see it's pretty challenging and it's a lot of fun. Do whatever inspires you. Find some riffs that you find fun and just keep playing them. Just pick up the guitar and keep playing. All right, peace out.